Hi everyone. In today's class, we'll explore major education commissions in India, an overview of key commissions that shaped Indian education, presented by Eureka. Let's get started. Radhakrishnan Commission 1948 to 49. What is the Radhakrishnan Commission actually? Let's see what's that. The Radhakrishnan Commission, also called the University Education Commission, was set up in 1948 by the Government of India. It was led by Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, a great scholar and later the second president of India. The main aim of this commission was to improve higher education in India after independence. And what are the key recommendations of this commission? We'll see now. Develop good citizenship and leadership through education, improve teacher quality and pay, ensure university freedom from politics, focus on values and research, start a 3-year degree course system. It also led to the creation of University Grants Commission UGC in 1953. And here is an example. UGC was created in 1953 to support universities. Mudalayar Commission 1952. Mudalayar Commission, also called Secondary Education Commission, was set up in 1952 by the Government of India and it was headed by Dr. A. L. Mudalayar, Dr. A. Lakshmanaswamy Mudalayar, a well-known educationist. And what was the purpose of this commission? The purpose of this commission was to study and improve secondary education in India from classes 6 to 12. Key recommendations of this commission: introduce multi-purpose schools with academic and vocational streams, make education more practical and activity based, improve teacher training, focus on character building and citizenship, establish a guidance and counseling system in schools. National Committee on Women's Education 1958. The National Committee on Women's Education was set up by the Government of India in 1958 to examine the condition of girls and women's education in the country. And it was chaired by Dr. Durgabai Deshmukh, a freedom fighter and social reformer. And what was the purpose of this committee? The purpose of this committee was to find out why girls' education was lagging behind and suggest ways to improve it. And the key recommendations of this committee are: increase the number of girls' schools and hostels, train more women teachers, provide scholarship and midday meals for girl students, spread awareness about the importance of women's education, remove social and economic barriers that stop girls from going to school. This committee played an important role in promoting gender equality in education and laid the foundation for women's empowerment in India. Kothari Commission 1964 to 66. Let's see what Kothari Commission is. The Kothari Commission is also known as Indian Education Commission 1964 to 66 and it was also set up by the Government of India to review the entire education system in the country and it was headed by Dr. D. S. Kothari and he was the chairman of UGC at that time. And what was the purpose of this commission? The purpose of this commission was to create national pattern of education and suggest reforms at all levels from primary to higher education. Let's see the key recommendations of this commission. Introduce 10 plus 2 plus 3 system, 10 years of schooling, 2 years of high secondary and 3 years of degree. Emphasized national integration, social justice and economic development through education, promoted science and vocational education, recommended common school system to ensure equality, stressed the need for moral and value education. It is known as the most comprehensive education commission in India and laid the foundation for national policy on education in later years. Yashpal Committee 1992. Why was this committee formed? In the early 90s, parents, teachers, and even students started raising concerns. And the concerns were: Why are textbooks so heavy? Why is there so much to memorize? Why is learning so stressful? To solve this issue, the Government of India formed a committee under Professor Yashpal. The main purpose of this committee was to reduce the burden of studies on school children and make learning more joyful and meaningful. And what did the committee find? The committee found that children were being forced to memorize facts without understanding. The curriculum was overloaded with unnecessary information. Textbooks had become the only source of learning. There was no room for creativity or critical thinking. After studying all this, what the committee recommended, we'll see now. The key recommendations of this committee: learning should be based on understanding, not just memorizing. Curriculum should be reduced and simplified. Teachers should be trained to make learning fun and connected to real life. Encourage learning through experiences, not just books. Assessment should be focused on child's thinking process, not just right answers. These suggestions led to the famous report Learning Without Burden. These commissions helped shape modern Indian education, focus on quality, equity, and child friendly learning, and key for educational reforms. I hope this is useful to you. If you find this is useful to you, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Happy learning.